if you actually care about impact, you should think about influencing government, because and he gives examples of China and Vietnam and India and South Korea, and how when they embraced capitalism and open borders, they lifted literally 1 billion people come out of poverty. And he's like, if you can influence economics people that write a paper that influence a government leader that can change policy in a nation, you could have hundreds of millions or billions of dollars of impact very quickly on and affect millions of people in a way that your orphanage or your microloan program is just not going to have. So I'm reading this paper and I was like, wow, this is really makes sense to me logically, but I don't understand how it applies to me personally, because it feels a little bit like playing pool. Like it's going to be like a 4-ball combo. Like I'm going to fund an economist who's going to do a study, who's going to write a paper that maybe a bureaucrat reads and maybe changes the law and maybe poor people get help. I'm like, I don't know. That doesn't, I want to, we read the gospel messages are very much pointing into the spear. You're helping someone who needs help. So I go to talk to my wife about it, and she's on the phone with someone saying, hey, this person's trying to get, wants you to run for Senate. I was like, well, that's crazy. And that's never going to happen. But that's funny. So we're talking, and my wife had done some work. She started a group fighting human trafficking. So she's done some work working with the state and governor, trying to help legislation to help protect women. And so we're joking about it. I was like, maybe I can run and you can serve, and you can do that thing because you like the state house stuff and I don't. Well, while we're talking, I look at my phone. I had a voicemail from an unknown number, and it was a guy saying, hey, would you be willing to run for state Senate for District 16? And I felt like a kind of a booming spotlight moment. I was like, okay, wow. So in a period of 3 hours, 3 random people are now convincing me of the logic and the impact you can have in government and pushing me to run for this one specific seat. And I've never had anyone ask me to run for town dog catcher all the way to governor before. Kind of feels like maybe God is pushing me in this direction. So I said, okay, I'll look into it. And I talked to people, they all pushed me to go. And I prayed about it and said, all right, God, I'm going to put a little fleece out on the ground like Gideon. I'm only going to do this if all 4 of my older kids and my wife are all 100% in, because it's going to affect them. And of course, I laid out for them, and they all said, yep, Dad, you should do it. So yeah, I ran for Senate, went door to door, had to wear a mask, ran around, and it was very challenging. Lost by 3% to an incumbent.